Isn't that, I mean, it's a really interesting study in psychology. Everybody knows healthcare needs a change. We all know it's way too expensive, um, and so on. And yet, at the ground level, we don't do the things that can have big impacts very quickly. I've seen this throughout my entire career. So it's surprising, but I think there's a psychology here that I haven't cracked. You and I sit on the outside. We're not in the care delivery business, but we're in the care facilitation business, I would say. Through technology, and I think, yeah, just a really interesting study in psychology. And I'm sure
Well,
somebody would
yeah,
love to right now
there's
arguably make it.
something about, I'd have to go back and look at, because right or wrong, healthcare at the core takes its cues from clinicians, mainly physicians, right?
Mhm.
So I'd have to go look for it. And again, this is just my crazy mind thinking. Like, what are they taught in medical school, right? And because there's so many companies that have been in healthcare that have done some really cool stuff that hasn't been successful, and it's there's so little true appetite. Not only on the surface, but true appetite to change. There's very little appetite to change in healthcare. And maybe it's a safety thing where let's say, hey, we'd rather, almost like the industry, we'd rather like in the legal space, rather have 99 guilty people go free than we put one innocent person in prison. Now, our legal system doesn't do that, let's be honest.
Right.
But it's that mindset. So it's almost like in healthcare, no, until we're 100% sure, we just don't want to do anything. It's way better to be safe than sorry, even when it becomes obvious. And so that kind of culture permeates everything. And so it permeates the rest of the organization, it permeates the other peers, it permeates the companies that try to serve them, right? Like you guys, you end up, you're basically in the orbit. You can't just do your own thing. You're like, we have to adjust and adapt to the people that we're in the organizations are trying to sell to. So I think even the best vendors, and we're in healthcare, we kind of bend to the dysfunction of the healthcare organizations.